now that you identify as a he, him,
Yeah.
you're married and so on. But I still don't know how you would feel about the word transition. Is it because I don't know. Parang sa akin, on the one hand, okay, I get it. On the other hand, I'm like, who transitions? Di ba parang, ako, I grew up. Di ba? It's so easy I don't need to qualify beyond I grew up. Di ba? Ikaw, you grew up, and then at some point, you transitioned. Di ba parang,
Actually, now that you're, syempre, of course, in the community, we use that word. Di ba? Kasi parang, to put it simply, from being AFAB or assigned female at birth, di ba? You're parang transitioning into this persona, the trans man, transgender man. Pero now that we're talking about it, parang instead of transitioning, parang the words that's playing in my head right now are, diba, instead of growing up, I'm growing into, or I'm being. I think mas yun, right? Parang the more that I'm realizing who I am, in terms of, I mean, everything, no? I am growing into who I am. I think that's a better word for me. But for the sake of everyone, but yeah.
No, but di ba, yun yung point ko eh. It's actually, when you try to reach for words, it's not for your sake eh. It's for the sake of everybody else. Di ba? Because, no, you get what
actually,
I'm saying?
I get you, pero let me, So, kasi di ba, sometimes we talk about labels. Di ba, parang, but importanteng, kasi I mean, different folks, different strokes, di ba? May mga ibang tao na importante sa kanilang labels, may importanteng hindi. And ako, like, there was a time na parang, importante ba sa akin yung label? Because sometimes, and I said, parang, syempre napaisip ako, importante ba sa akin yun? At that time, at that moment in time, when I was growing into, or into the being or becoming who I am, it was important. So, I remember like, kunyari, may tatawag lang sa akin na, syempre, I mean, hindi naman lahat ng tao sanay natawagin akong Ice. Mayroon pa rin tatawag sa akin, kahit ganito yung sure ako, madam, di ba? Siya, pari, galit na galit ako dyan. Alam, parang gusto mo, talaga? Madam? Alam mo yun? Pero, and siguro, it was a projection of all my insecurities. But now that parang I'm more settled, kumbaga, hindi na siya growing into, but I've become. It doesn't matter anymore.
Do people still call you Isa?
Yeah. And ngayon, call me Brad Pitt, call me Piolo Pascual, I don't care. Call me Isa, I'm fine.
Ako rin naman, I wouldn't mind being called Piolo Pascual also.
People also call me Jake, I'm fine. Alam mo yun? So, okay na ako. Andun na ako. I've reached that point in my life na whatever you call me, as long as you know who I am, it's fine. Pero lang if you mock me, that's a totally different story. Diba? Alam mo yun.
Alam mo naman sa konteksto yun. Kahit ano pang tawag mo sa akin, kahit pa tama yung tawag mo sa akin, but I can always tell.
And there's also one term that, people from my community, the LGBT community always say na, diba, it's in words na coming out. You come out, ganyan. And then I learned from somewhere na parang, instead of saying, this person is coming out. Kasi parang pag coming out, you feel pressured. Diba? Parang, I have to come out kasi ganito.
Kailangan ko i-announce sa Twitter to.
Kailangan ko i-announce sa Twitter to, kailangan ko i-announce But, instead of saying coming out, I'm letting you in.